The captain secretly poured alcohol into his orange juice, disposed of the bottle smoothly, and drank it all before returning to the cockpit, where he fell asleep, shocking the co-pilot and worrying the head flight attendant, who said this wasn't the first time. The flight remained calm until landing, when the elevator system malfunctioned, causing violent turbulence and panic among passengers. The captain woke up and stayed composed, asking the crew to remind everyone to fasten their seatbelts. Before taking control, suddenly the aircraft plunged uncontrollably, and despite his and the co-pilot's efforts, the plane wouldn't climb. He contacted the control tower, dumped fuel to lighten the aircraft, and ordered the landing gear lowered for an emergency landing, but the nosedive was too steep to attempt one. As he searched for a solution, an overhead bin burst open, and when a flight attendant went to close it, she was knocked out by the turbulence. The plane continued falling in the ground. Buildings grew closer, making a collision inevitable. To avoid hitting civilians, the captain made a daring choice, tilting the aircraft and attempting to fly inverted. With help from the co-pilot and the head flight attendant, the plane flipped and stopped its descent, but a young man who had not fastened his seatbelt was thrown from his seat, and a flight attendant grabbed him, just in time securing him, but she fell afterward. The danger wasn't over, as the engines were failing and the fuel was nearly gone, leaving no chance to reach the airport. The captain aimed for an open field, but the plane was heading toward a church, and despite trying to avoid it, one wing clipped the building before the aircraft crash-landed on the grass. The captain was knocked unconscious, but the emergency landing saved many passengers, and thanks to the fuel dump, the plane didn't explode. When he woke, he saw the news reporting that out of 102 people on board, 96 survived, and he was hailed as a hero, returning home. He poured out all his alcohol, blaming himself for drinking despite the mechanical failure being the cause, deciding to quit and start over. Just then, a lawyer informed him that the hospital detected alcohol in his blood and he would face investigation.